How's it going, guys? Just gonna do an update. Hopefully I'm gonna get more stuff in the mail next week, so I'll just get this week's stuff out of the way. No, I'm not the biggest fan of wrestling. I was years ago, but I kind of went off it. Kind of got crappy for a few years, but my nephew calls down a lot, and he's big into the wrestling, so he kind of got me back into it a small bit. I mean, like, I only watch it when he calls down, but anyway, I picked up a few cheap wrestling DVDs. I got 3 of these for €10, which is good compared to what they usually cost here. Usually it's like 15–20 euros for one DVD. I mean, these are just compilation DVDs, like best of kind of things, but good for the price. I got this second hand. I have a few other Akira Kurosawa films, but I haven't gotten around to watching them yet. I have Seven Samurai and 1 or 2 other ones, but yeah, there wasn't much else in the shop, and I saw this, and presented by George Lucas and Francis Ford Coppola, and I've heard it's a good film, and I got it for €2, so hopefully it's good. Now this looks like an utter piece of cheese. Army of the Dead, got this second hand for €2 as well. Looking at the back of it, it looks a bit like Army of Darkness. Obviously not as good, and it's gotten really bad reviews, so hopefully it's one of those so bad it's good kind of films. Other than so bad it's terrible. We'll see. And I got this film a few weeks ago. I'm not sure if I put this in my last update or the one before, but F, it's okay. Kind of an English slasher type film. Blood Creek. I saw this, I think it was last year or the year before when it was first released, and took forever. I think it actually came out a few years ago. It just took forever to be released, and it came out here a couple of months ago on DVD, and it's like €15. And I've been waiting and waiting to see if the price would go down, and it still hasn't gone down. So I just got fed up, and I went on to Amazon, and I got the Region 1 release for €5. So, but very underrated film, directed by Joel Schumacher. You wouldn't think it. Kind of a Nazi zombie. He's not really a zombie, he's like a cross between a zombie and a vampire, and kind of a demon. It's crazy, but Michael Fassbender's in it. He plays the guy, the zombie dude. Henry Cavill, the new guy who's playing the new Superman in Zack Snyder's Man of Steel, and Dominic Purcell, him from Prison Break. Very underrated film. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Definitely worth a look. I got this. Someone's watching me. I needed this for my John Carpenter collection. I now have almost every film that John Carpenter did. I only need one, and that's Memoirs of an Invisible Man, which was going for stupid fucking prices. It was like 20, 30, sometimes 40 quid online. I think it's gone down to like 10, 15 quid now, so I might just get it out of the way and complete the collection. But I haven't seen this. I think he made this just after Halloween, but it's supposed to be good. More of a thriller than an actual horror, but hopefully it's good. Pick this up, Demon Knight and Bordello of Blood. I saw Bordello of Blood on TV years ago, and I enjoyed it. It wasn't brilliant, but it was okay. But everyone told me that Demon Knight is a classic, and I watched it the other day and I loved it. It was brilliant. Really, really enjoyable. and this is a cool release. Nice to have both these films. And another double pack that I got. This is very cheap. This was like I think it was €2 on Amazon. But these two films are two Troma releases, and to buy them separately they would cost, I think it's like $7 or $8, or yeah, €7 or €8 each. And I didn't want to pay that for them because I had a feeling that they wouldn't be that good anyway. So I watched Nymphoid Barbarian and Dinosaur Hell, which is okay. Basically Troma's take on 100 million BC. It's like hardly any talking in it and lots of stop animation and stuff. I watched most of Graduation Day, and I really liked it so far. A bit like kind of like Pieces, just not as much gore in it. But definitely worth €2 for this set anyway. Another one I got, Pleasures of the Damned. Really, it's like a throwback to the dubbed Italian exploitation films. It is completely dubbed from beginning to end, and badly dubbed on purpose, but it's fucking, just looks hilarious. But a biker gang, they're devil worshippers, and they go off looking for some book, and the book resurrects these demons or zombies or some crap like that. I haven't watched it all yet, but from what I've seen so far, it's enjoyable. Another film that I got, Heather. Really love this film. Really fucking disgusting. But these guys, they drill circular holes into women's heads and make a slit in their brain to make it look like a pussy, and then they fuck it. Great family fun. But yeah, really good film. And I got this, The Almost Die. I haven't watched this yet, but I've heard that its claim to fame is that it's the longest rape scene ever. It's supposed to be really fucking disturbing and realistic looking. Obviously it wasn't banned worldwide for 13 years. But it's like really cheap looking. Got these gang of black guys, they rape this, I don't know whether she's white or Latino, but they go into her apartment and rape her for like fucking 40 minutes or something like that. But anyway, it looks good. So that's that. I picked this up, Toxic Avenger, or The Toxic Avenger and Other Traumatic Tales. It's a comic. For the Troma, it's a good read. I've read a few of the stories in it so far, and they're good. They're all fairly short stories, but really good. Has all like the main Troma stories, like Toxic Avenger, Romeo and Juliet, Cannibal Musical, Sergeant Kabuki Man. All that. But yeah, it's a good read. I got it for like €7 on, I think it was play.com. But yeah, if you're a Troma fan, it's definitely worth checking out. Also, last weekend I was at a Star Wars convention. Now here in Ireland we don't get that many conventions, and when we do, they're not that big. Obviously nothing compared to the stuff you get in America or even the stuff in England. Star Wars convention, basically had like 4 or 5 guests. I got this signed by Mike Edmonds. He played Logra Ewok in Return of the Jedi. Happy to get that. I have it in plastic covering to keep it safe until I get it framed. Also, what's his name? Shit, I can't think of his name, but he does the voice for Obi-Wan in the Clone Wars. He does a lot of other cartoon voices. He does like Johnny Test, and he does the new Fred Flintstone, and Thundercats, and tons of other voices. James Arnold Taylor, that's his name, yeah. But anyway, he's a really nice guy. He did like an hour show where he spoke about his life, and he did like tons of voices. And really, really good, really talented guy, and really nice guy then as well. When we went up for an autograph, he chatted away for a few minutes, just really down to earth, really nice guy. Also met Billy D. Williams, played Lando. Really nice guy. He's old now, he's like 73 or 74 or something, but real legend. I mean, Lando, you can't get cooler than Lando. Well, you can, Han Solo, but anyway. Really nice guy. And also I met Jeremy Bulloch, played Boba Fett. Another really nice guy. So this Star Wars Invasion is the name of the convention. There's another convention on in October, but it's called Heroes and Superstars or something like that. I'm not sure who or what's going to be at it. I know that the actual chair, the actual throne from Game of Thrones is going to be there, and you can like sit in it and get your photo taken on it and stuff. I'm not sure what stars are going to be there, but definitely going to go to get a few more autographs, and hopefully next year then there'll be another Star Wars Invasion. There'll be more actors from Star Wars at that. So anyway, that's my update. Thanks for watching.